Hi, I'm Dr. Dorris Fleisher from the Humanities Department here at NJIT, and I would like to tell you about a course that I'm teaching this summer. It's World Lit 2, Lit 331. Now, World Lit 1 is not a prerequisite. In fact, they're just two literature courses about the literature of the world, and we just cut the world in half. One half we use for World Lit 1 and the other for World Lit 2. And this is the World Lit 2 makes a very fine summer course, and let me tell you why. Okay, first, one of the things that makes it really very good for the summer is the lectures are all on streaming video or iTunes, so you can just about get them anywhere you want, anytime you want. You can be on the beach, okay? You can be listening to the lectures. The reading for World Lit 2 happens to be particularly accessible and engaging. It's mostly short stories and poems. There are two novels, but the two novels are terrific. Okay, one of them is called The End of the Affair by Graham Greene. And this novel is about that thin line between love and hate. And the way Greene writes, first of all, it's just very straightforward. It is what it is. And ultimately, it's very exhilarating. And let me just say one more thing about this novel. There are two films that were made of this novel. Now, films are often made of novels, and they don't work out so well. The first one is just that. It was a sanitized version of the novel when Hollywood had to pretend that virtue is always rewarded and evil is always punished, and that's the end of the story. Well, the more recent one is much more complex and really does the novel honor. You know, it was with Ralph Fiennes, a very fine British actor, and so if you get hold of if you get a copy of that film version of The End of the Affair, you'll have a real sense of the novel. The other novel is called Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. Now, that is the prime novel about Africa. That's probably the most respected novel on the subject. Now, first of all, Africa, as you know, is becoming a more and more important continent. It's no longer the dark continent we have to think about. It's becoming a greater part of the population of the world, but also very, very significant in how it impacts everybody. And this novel really does tell you something about that clash of cultures, the African culture and the more technologically advanced cultures that overwhelmed Africa, and the way in which that clash results in maybe something is gained, but something's also lost. And it's written in a way that is a knockout, actually. It's a real page-turner. And let me say another thing about this course is me. Okay, I am available 24/7. If you have any issues you want to discuss with me, whether it's about the work or let me think of something else that happens sometimes. Somebody has a scheduling issue and we have to make some kind of, need some flexibility or adjustment. You tell me in advance, we can usually work that out. So as I say, I'm available 24/7. I give you my home phone number. If we need to meet on campus, I would arrange for that. So here you have a very doable, enjoyable, and edifying course that I encourage you to register for, and I look forward to seeing you in my course.